Some news I just heard right now. I heard Miss Lagarde say that Sony PlayStation, up until now, is responsible for like maybe almost half of the casing solicitations across the aggregate. Doesn't matter since when. No, I mean, casing solicitations as a video game corporation, as Sony PlayStation, right? And then as Sony, half. When it comes to hearing about casing solicitations and a video game console company, does it sound positive? It sounds horrible, doesn't it? Then you look at how everything is now, with everybody like these planets pulling themselves out, chaining forward, and killing themselves and uh, killing residents with lack of concern for saving them from death and making them explode while they also explode themselves, trying to control us over here. And then half of PlayStation's casing solicitations almost are of me during the PS4, and then up until now, and then what are they doing? Like letting everybody copy the structural data of my PS5 and then experience playing a PS5 when you're from the 1980s, and then you paid for it, and then you die and you don't get save pointed and you can't access the data of you playing and enjoy it later. How's that? How do you like them apples? Arigato, Ando-san. すごく親切、すごく親切ですよね。そういう考え方。もう思いやりが、もう、すごいありますよね。そんな考え方、人のことをそういうふうに treat them in that fashion and handle them like that. You're making money off of them and then they get nothing out of it actually, in the end. Just like how you lost concern for your business operations and are swindling people for loads of money now as Sony PlayStation with all of these tactics to trick them into buying shit without all these realizations they need. Like you've got this like current generation on our planet console and it only fits 8 games on it. The price of it, I don't know, looks fitting, but not having only the capacity of 8 games. And you completely tanked everywhere today, your stocks. In terms of being able to or wanting to, having the desire to invest in Sony PlayStation, it's gone now. How's that? And you're going to continue because you're the only console with its graphic capabilities as such that I know of, aside from going PC. I mean, like, there's that whole, bag of worms or whatever. Who cares? That's just preference. When you're console, and this is all we have now, you can't log into an Xbox. I don't know which is worse, not being able to log in or not being able to turn it on. Does it matter, really? You can't play. If you're in a situation like mine, because I'm a positive, does it fucking matter? When you hear this shit, what do you think out there? No matter what kind of person you are. You connect the fact that they conduct casing solicitations of people, in my situation, without my consent, my approval, me allowing it, across the aggregate, and it's half of its casing solicitations, making it half of Sony PlayStation's casing sales, and then 60% of the aggregate's casing activities in terms of buying. All these residents traveling around as influxers, quote unquote. When you are invaders, in actuality, doing what, right? We all know this. You can't legitimize or rationalize your presence for being here at all, can you? Thinking about other companies now and their casing solicitation activities or what? In terms of hearing about it on level 2, it's kind of non-existent. It wasn't so feverish as it was before. Right? You don't even know if you can do one without dying from it or whatever. Is that the point? My stance on casings, who gives a shit? Look at the universe. It's logic, and like all these people that follow such logic in order to do these kinds of activities involve like not so much casings anymore, like barely. It's about you going to a target and attacking them and exploding, and your satisfaction from speaking to them on level 2 with these attacks seems to be your primary MO right now. It's like, what the fuck? That's your life now? That's the kind of life you live while here as what? FPs, positive residents, people who work, are doing what? We're living. What do you do? Look at all that shit you do. And then how many times we've heard you say this and that? These bits of data that say the same shit. You hear it like fucking 50 times a day, every motherfucking day. You stupid idiots. How could you get so stupid? And then those controlling you in the back just end up hiding behind you. They do the same shit. They want to hear it. Impressive.